Valley Club, getting off to the right start in Raid Challenge really helps your account progress. And in this video, we're going to cover your first 90 days in Raid Shadow Legends, some of the things you should be going after in your first 90 days. So if you're ready to see what you should do, you know what you do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you're having an excellent day. I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends for a while now, for about 7-8 months, and getting off to the right start within your first 30 days and your first 90 days is really important for your account progress. I'm going to talk about some of the goals that you should be after if you are a new player. And if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Raid Shadow Legends video goes up on the channel. On a normal week, at least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content. Let's jump on to one of my alt accounts. I did create a bunch of alt accounts for these referral programs. You can start to create some referral links and start to run those accounts. After about 30 days, you can get a few sacred shards, and after about another 30 days, creating 3 more accounts, you can get this legendary champ chrono. Very, very good. I'm going to put a link to what I did to get that, but basically this is my alt account. I got a lot of red dots all over the place, but there's 2 main areas I think you should focus on as a new player. The first are these Arbiter missions, trying to get all these Arbiter missions done as quickly as possible, especially this first set of 76 within your first week or so. The main reason for that, we'll talk about that. It's mainly related to the dungeons, all your keeps and everything like that. Other thing I think you should go after within your first 90 days is this clan boss. Really important to get to this ultra nightmare version of clan boss because of some of the great rewards. It's going to allow you to do a lot of these fusions. We're going to talk about some of the tips for that. And if you're a new player to Raid, it's actually a great time to start playing the game right now. We got this Michelangelo chase going on right now. And if you want to start off that brand new account, maybe start off a second account, get Michelangelo for free along with some other bonuses, use the link in the description or that QR code up there. You're going to get off to a great start. Triple legendary, triple epic start. You're starting off with Karato Fox Hunter. As soon as you're done with your tutorial and you've entered and you've clicked on the link correctly, making sure that you've had no other accounts on your mobile device. Now, if you had a previous account on your mobile device, you can create this account on your PC through Player and Play and then use that login to play on your mobile device. But a very, very good time because, like I said, like a Michelangelo chase going on right now, 7 days, you get this character for free. You're going to get Karato Fox Hunter right away as well. And then within your first 24 hours, enter one of these codes to get another legendary champ. We got some great ones here. Chuhanarak with the code Desert Queen is going to get you off to a great start. She's a great Void legendary support champ. And then Monkey King will get you Sun Wukong. He's a great PvP champ. I'm also using him right now on my main account in PvE content, but you could choose any one of those characters. And then, like I said, you get this login calendar that's going on right now for Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So use that QR code up there or the link in the description to start off that brand new account. Let's talk about your first champ. Now, even though if you use the link to start off a brand new account, you're going to get some great legendaries, great epic champs, including Michelangelo, a very, very good champion. But Kale is who I'd recommend for your starter champ. Now, he is a rare champ. He's not going to be as great as some of the champs that you're going to get for free, but because he is a rare champ, to upgrade these skills, it's going to take rare skill tomes, and these are a lot easier to obtain than the skill tomes for your epic characters or the skill tomes for your legendary characters. It's just very easy to upgrade these characters. So for your first campaign farmer, I would recommend building your rare champ just because he's going to be easier to build. It's going to get easier to ascend his stars on him as well, just because he's a rare champ. It's going to take a little bit more resources, a little bit grinding, a little bit more to grinding to your keeps to get your stars onto a legendary or a epic. So recommend building this as your first champ. And one of your main goals as a beginner player is to get through these campaigns. Getting to brutal stage 12-3 is what's going to allow you to farm the best ratio for the energy that you spend and the amount of experience and gold and resources that you get. Now, 12-3 is very important because not only are you going to get mystery shards, at higher difficulties, the ratio isn't as good. Plus, you're not getting mystery shards and you're getting a good amount of experience. Now, 12-3 is recommended because the third stage of all these campaign missions is where you're going to get to farm some shields, and shields generally sell for a little bit more in the store when you're selling them. So try to get to as far as you can in the campaigns. The end goal for your campaigns is to 3-star this brutal 12-3, but you probably want to go all the way for this brutal so you can get this sacred shard as well. And then once you have some extra energy, I haven't even done this on my main account, going through the nightmare, and the reason I haven't done this is just because the ratio of energy spent towards the experience you get isn't as good, but you do get some rewards here, including another sacred shard if you go through the nightmare. So that is something that you might want to do down the road, but getting to brutal stage 12-3 so you could farm with your campaign farmer, it's very important. It's going to help you progress. It's going to allow you to upgrade your other champs very, very quickly once you could beat this at a pretty good time with your campaign farmer. So that is one of your first goals you should be after, getting through these early missions and 3-starring at least all the way up to brutal 12-3. Now, going back to these Arbiter missions, you have 4 sets of the Arbiter missions. These first 76, I would try to beat them as soon as possible, especially in the first week, because some of the missions that you have to do for Arbiter are based on your keeps in your dungeons. If we go to your dungeons right now, if you look right now, this Spirit Keep is open. The Magic Keep opens on Saturday. The Force Keep opens this Friday, and only on Sundays the Void Keep is going to be open. However, in your first week of play, all 4 of these keeps are going to be open so that you can do all these Arbiter missions whenever you want. It gets very annoying towards the end when you have like a Spirit Keep and the next mission isn't until Sunday or something like that. So I would recommend doing as far as you can in Arbiter missions, getting as far as you can, at least getting that first quarter of your missions, your first set of missions done within your first week if you can, and then after that you can start to farm these keeps as you need them. Now, like I said, it's going to be easier to rank up rare champs, which is why I recommend getting your starter champ up as soon as possible. Then you can start to build some of these legendary champs, including Karato Foxen or Michelangelo, or whoever you choose as your promo code champ. Now, as you go through the campaigns, get through some of these early Arbiter missions, you're going to get some gems. You're going to get gems as a reward. And where should you spend your first gems? Now, this account is one of my alt accounts, and the main goal for this account was not building it. It was just to getting to level 50 so I could get those referral bonuses. So I ran this account a little different, but where you should use your first set of gems in this, you got a kind of a debate. Either unlocking this mine, and after about 100 days, unlocking this fully, all 3 levels, 1,500 gems will get you a bunch of gems every single day. I think after 100 days, it pays for itself. So if you're going to be playing longer than 90 days, this is a good value. But your first set of gems, I would use on the masteries. Now, like I said, I wasn't running this account efficiently. I actually upgraded Tholin Foulbeard as my starter champ because the only goal was not to beat clan boss or anything like that, not to unlock Arbiter for this account, is just to get to level 50. So just trying to get to this. But if you are playing efficiently, your starter champ, in this case, Kale, you should use this to unlock the masteries. So if we go here to unlock the masteries, to get all the scrolls, it costs 800 gems here. And that will allow you to make your starter champ stronger. And then that will allow you to at least have one champ that could go into Minotaur's Labyrinth. You want to try to get to stage 15 so you can get these basic ones, these advanced ones, and then these divine ones. At certain levels, you're going to need different quality of these scrolls to upgrade the masteries of these champs. But once you get your starter champ with the full masteries, you could use that to farm other champs' masteries. Now, you can't just get these scrolls and farm them and put them on any character. only the character that you're farming in the Minotaur's Labyrinth will be rewarded with these scrolls. So important to get your first champ up with the masteries, get those gems. Sometimes some players recommend taking 2 characters up with their first 800 gems, so 1600 gems using on the masteries for 2 characters. And then at that point, once you have at least 1 champ built up with your gems, then I think it's good to go unlock the mine at that point. Unlocking the mine obviously is the most efficient for the total gems that you're getting over that 100-day period, but allowing you to beat further content, get further into campaigns, and farm that Minotaur faster for your other champs, I think is worth the trade-off. Now, the other place that I would spend gems on, did it on my main account, but didn't do this on this account yet, is to unlock this Guardian Ring. Now, you have 1 for free that you can upgrade these champs. So if I put a champ here, it is going to start to gain levels. In this case, a new level in 34 minutes. Normally, what I like to do is put a few brews in this in a champ that sit here, so that it's not every 34 minutes. It takes like 12. I want it to be about every 12 hours or so. I'm getting a couple of levels every day. Now, it's not as important to upgrade the amount, how fast you're getting levels in this, but I would try to unlock all 5 of these slots every so often. You could put some of your sacrifice champs. We call them the chicken champs. So that would be these champs here that you're using your mystery shards on, and opening your mystery shards, creating chickens. Now, to upgrade your champs, if you wanted to upgrade a 3-star champ, you need them at the max level. So in this case, this champ is at the max level for 3-star. And then you're gonna need 3 other 3-star champs. So in this case, if we wanted to upgrade him, rank, to get to the next star level, we would have to have them at the max level. Then we need 3 more champs at that level, 3 more 3-star champs, and that gets him 4 stars. And you want to get your starter champ all the way to 6 stars. You're going to need, if the Kale is starting at 3 stars, you're going to need to get him to 4 stars, 5 stars, and then to 6 stars. You're going to need a bunch of champions to sacrifice, and you can do these with your bad champions. Now, I would use your uncommon and common champs, so your gray ones and your green ones. Initially, I would hold some of your rares. Eventually, you're not going to need as many rare champs, but I would hold all epics, hold them in your vault, and hold all legendaries. Do not use them as food. But that's where I would use all of these, all the gems on, so you can start to efficiently rank up all these champs as quick as possible. Now, back to these Arbiter missions. This is a great place to come to if you're ever not sure what to do in the game. So if you ever get stuck and hey, I'm not sure where to go, where I should progress, well, the Arbiter missions help to keep you on path. Plus, at the end, when you're done with all 4 of these sections, you get Arbiter, which is a great champ. I think on my main account, I unlocked her or was able to unlock her in about 100 days, and I guess that's a good target for your first 90 days or so, getting very close to unlocking Arbiter. Now, to do that, you're gonna have to do these missions, and there are a few things that you're gonna need to do. One of them is upgrading your Great Hall, so getting an arena team, doing your arena battles every single day. Initially, you're gonna get a lot of weak teams, but as you start to go up in your tiers, and I would recommend going up as high as you can in your tiers, because you're getting certain bonuses for every single game mode. HP, attack, and defense all goes up. Eventually, you want to get to gold 5. This gets you 22% bonus in all game modes. You get more bonuses at the top level, the platinum level, but to stay in this platinum level is a little more competitive. So I'll try to get a lot of as high as you can in arena ranking. Also, when you go up in arena, it's going to allow you to get higher of these medallions here. So instead of the bronze medallions, when you're in the silver tier, you're going to get the silver medallions. Once you get the gold tier, you're going to get to the gold medallions, and that will allow you to upgrade this thing, the Great Hall. The Great Hall, you're going to need to upgrade a few different things, some for your initial missions, some for your Arbiter missions. But your Arbiter missions, to get Arbiter, you're going to have to get one of these paths all the way up to level 10. And you can see the cost here. Level 1, 2, 3, pretty cheap actually. But as we go up in level 4, 5, 6 takes some silver medallions, and at level 7, 8, 9, 10, it takes gold of these, what is this called? Not medallions, they're called a medal. So you're gonna need these medals here. And if you are in the bronze tier, it's going to take a long time to get a lot of these equivalent enough of these silver medallions. So medals, I keep calling them medallions, but it's going to take you a long time. So I would try to get up to gold. So arena is one of your main focuses, and that's all leads back to that arbiter missions there. You're going to need to also have a team for each of these dungeons, the 4 main dungeons, the Spider's Dungeons, Ice Golem, Dragon's Lair, and Fire Knight. The rest of these dungeons, the Iron Twins, and the Sand Devil's Necropolis, and the Phantom Shogun's Grove, you eventually will need to beat those and have some good progress in them. Not necessarily for the Arbiter missions, but after you unlock Arbiter, well, you have the options for Ramatu and Maria, some great legendary champs as well. But yeah, their first goal should be these Arbiter missions. One major shift in thinking, I want you to think of everything in Raid Shadow Legends as a resource. All of these shards, there is a proper time to pull these, and there's a proper time not to pull these. Now, initially, I think during these double summon events, where if you look at these ratios here, you're getting double the chance for legendary sacred shards on a double summon event, which is actually, there's one starting tomorrow, coincidentally, goes up to 12%. Primal shards on the double primals and the proper primals, the mythicals go up to 1%. We've had some events recently where they double the legendary and epic primal shards. There's the only chance to get the mythical character. So I would only open these primal shards during these double mythical events and so on. You want to open them during the proper time. And some of these times that these events are going on, Spider's Tournament, Shredder's Rat Tournament, you want to farm these stages while these tournaments are going on, because not only will you get the gear from those stages, and gear is very, very important, but you'll also get some of these other bonus rewards here. So like these chests for some brews, some silver, some gems here. As you climb up and are able to do some of these other events, can get there. And if you look right now, there's a fusion going on for Granite Doorkeep. And one of the major things that's going to allow you to do these fusions for free is these sacred shards. You need about 5 or 6 sacred shards for every one of these events, plus maybe a few more for some champ chases. Every fusion has a summon rush where you're gonna need to summon your characters, and it has a champ chase where you need to acquire characters by whatever means necessary. So some of these fusion characters, if you build up some of these fusion characters, the proper time to build these characters would be during this event. Broadmaw is a character that or Relic Keeper, not Broadmaw. Relic Keeper is a character that you do need to build during the fusion. So all of these characters I would pay attention to. War Maiden, this character here, we got a bunch of copies here. Spirit Host and Eris. All of these champs you can get for free from farming the campaign. Once you get these, I would hold off, because Relic Keeper is someone that you need to farm for the Arbiter missions. You do need to fuse Juice the Card. Then when you're done with Juice the Card, you get all these characters and then fuse that Relic Keeper. So hold off on those. Any characters that have this sort of, let's go down this little symbol right here, this fusion symbol, hold off on sacrificing them as chickens to upgrade your champs. But everything has a resource. So it has a time to use. Everything is a resource. Your energy, your silver, your gems. Again, your gems, the best place to use them is on your masteries, then for the gem mine, and then for this Guardian Ring. Once you're done with that, I think the next best place to use it after you're done with all that is for more energy refills for tournaments and things that are going on. Now, as far as the resources that you're gonna need to do a fusion, that's gonna come from these top 2 chests on Nightmare and the Ultra Nightmare. Ultra Nightmare should be your best, should be your goal to try to get this, however many keys you use, 3 keys, 4 keys. Eventually, you're gonna get this down to 2 keys and 1 key that you could get this top chest. But the reason this is such a good chest, if you do this every day, and your clan is also doing this every day, you're gonna get 2 of these chests on a daily basis, which means that you're gonna get a chance for sacred shards, which is one of the most valuable currencies you need for fusions. You also have these epic books, which eventually will be, you're gonna have a lot of these. But these legendary skill tomes, you're gonna need a lot of those legendary skill tomes as well. So getting these sacred shards, getting these legendary skill tomes, probably on average about 5 to 10 sacred shards per month just from this chest. And then your epic tomes, probably about 5 to 10 of these as well. It is based on RNG. So I would try to get this as much as possible. Now, if you go to the top chest of Nightmare, We also have the ability to get some sacred shards. Very rare. I haven't gotten one for a while, except for today. I got one from both my chests today, but from my nightmare chest, usually we don't get these sacred shards, but we also have these legendary books. Every other chest in here does not have sacred shards. Some will. I don't remember about the legendary books, but sacred shards only come from the top chest. I guess the legendary books only come from the top chest as well. So that should be one of your major goals, is to get a Demon Lord clan boss team and try to get to Ultra Nightmare top chest as quick as possible. Hydra and Chimera, these are the things that you should be working towards. Hydra is good because it eventually would get you Mithrala. She's a great legendary character. Chimera, eventually, once you're done with that, you're gonna get some Embry shards with as a mythical character, but both of these will get you some good gear as well. Not as high priority, in my opinion, as getting that Demon Lord chest. Just some quick tips about managing gear. There's a lot that goes into managing gear. It's pretty tedious, but basically you have some set bonuses for different sets. This set in particular, speed set, you have 2 of these, you will get additional speed, 12% more speed. Now, just in general, looking at your boots, you want them not to have defense like this. You want them to have speed as the main stat in their boots. Normally for your gloves, HP is not good. Normally you want crit rate. Eventually you'll probably want crit damage, but initially you want crit rate as most of your gloves. And when you're looking at these speed sets, so for example, this set right here, this is something to keep because it's a speed set and it has speed as a substat here. Let's go into this chest piece here. This chest plate is a speed set, but there's no speed substat here. So this would not be a good one. This would be something that you could sell, but something like this that does have a speed substat, you can upgrade this and test this. So what I'm gonna do is upgrade this to level 8, kind of test out if we get a roll on the speed. So we got a single roll on speed. If you get a double or a triple, very good. If you get a triple or quadruple, excellent. Especially if it is a stat that you're looking for in the main, in the main, as far as the main stat that you're boosting with the set. So hopefully that helps you with your first 90 days in Raid Shadow Legends. Again, your first few things that you should focus on, in my opinion, are the Arbiter missions, trying to get Arbiter as quick as possible, and then getting to that top chest in Ultra Nightmare for the clan boss, the Demon Lord clan boss. Those are your 2 priorities. Obviously, getting to Brutal 12-3 is very important, and getting your first masteries on your character, also important. Managing silver, managing your energy, using them, timing those for the events is very, very important as well. Making sure that you're using your resources in the most beneficial way. Hopefully this video gave you some help, it gave you some value as well, especially if you are a newer player or just starting off a Raid Shadow Legends account. If you got some value from this video though, hit that like button, check out some of the other videos on the channel, check me out on social media, and of course, if you want to start off that brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, or maybe start off a second account, use that QR code up there or the link in the description. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hulk Fist Bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.